Alright, so a fish that has caught my eye recently. You know, one of those nostalgia fish that used to you saw everywhere, that everyone had, and it was the cool fish back in the day. But you don't see anymore. And I don't know why. Is the blind cave tetra, or the Mexican cave fish, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not sure why it's caught my eye, and I may do a video of it if I ever decide to get them. But what I had thought was make a species-only tank of the blind cave tetra, and make the cave, a darker tank with a cave theme, stalactites and stalagmites and that type of stuff hanging in it. Just a little bit of a beam of light coming down like it was coming through a hole in the top of the cave. And I was discussing this with someone else, another fish keeper, and a newer fish keeper, and they started talking about, aren't you afraid they're going to bump into the decorations and stuff, and bump into other fish? And how do they school if they don't know there's other fish there, because they can't see them? And I realize it's something that, me being in the hobby for a while, that I know about, that this new fish keeper had never learned or experienced or been told about. How does a blind fish see? And so I kind of explained it to him of all fish have a line that runs down the length of their body, about midsection. And you probably can't make it out on these fish here because of the glare from the light and the distance and all that. But if you look at the fish, if you pull up a picture of a fish, or you look at your fish, a lot of them you can see a line that runs from, the gills or the eye, somewhere along that line, towards the tail. Just a line that runs the length of their body. And that's a good reference point for where their lateral line is. And it's called lateral line or lateral line organ, and it's a group of sensory organs that let the fish detect movement, pressures, a bunch of different stuff, so the fish knows what's around it. So the fish doesn't have to see you to know that you're there. It can feel you, sort of. The lateral line isn't really a tactile sense. Then again, it kind of is. It's not really something that I know how to describe, but the best way to know how to describe it is like a sixth sense, just a sensory perception that the fish have that we don't have. And so it's kind of like, we'll call it feeling. It can feel what's around it and know what's there without touching it or seeing it or smelling it or anything like that. It just knows it's there. And that's how the blind fish get around. Along with the other sensory organs, the smell and the taste and the hearing and all that. But I thought I should make this video that talking about the lateral line organ, because not a lot of people are. And it's the basics like that get lost on new hobbyists, that they never learn about lateral lines. And then when they have a problem with like lateral line erosion, which is a let's say disease in the hobby that can affect fish, especially cichlids, and they won't even know what a lateral line is. Sorry, I keep looking back at these rainbows and looking at their lateral line now that I've been talking about it. But yeah, just a quick video. I'll try to throw some pictures up here, and if you're seeing this, and I have, then they've already been here. But we'll try to show some pictures of some lateral lines on some fish, and let me know what your thoughts on it are. If you would like to add anything that I've left out, drop it in the comments, and leave a thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever you'd like to do, and all the good little buttons up there that YouTube likes us to hit, the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, the notification bell if you want to know when I've uploaded more stuff. There's even a button up there I think that says share. That way you can tell others, and we can get them into the fish hobby, and the more people we get together talking about fish, the better time we're going to have. So until then, next time, we'll see you.